Welcome to Wednesday and welcome home.
Thank you for all the welcomes. I like the welcomes. Yes. How you did a fine job in my absence. You had a couple of great fill-in hosts too.
Yeah, a special thanks to my friend Ken Grant and also both of our attorney friend Brian Muchinski. They did great. Yeah, it was fun. But
Did
I'm glad
Brian
to
talk
have you
about the
back.
fact? Thank you. Did you discuss the fact that Brian purchased one of the I think he purchased one of the bats that Cal Raleigh hit a home run with?
He did not purchase that. He wished he could purchase it, but he's not
Oh,
spending $10,000 on a bat.
it was like 25,000 is what I saw or
Then
something like that.
then it went up.
Well, so he's holding this thing up, and it certainly looked like he had purchased it. I was like, well, man, it pays well to be a lawyer if you can buy a $25,000 Cal Raleigh home run bat.
He does
Okay.
not own a Cal Raleigh bat. Did you know it's National Doughnut Day today? It's one of 2 times during the year that it's National Doughnut Day.
I did not know that. I'm so thankful that you told me that because I'm going to celebrate National Donut Day in the only way that I know how.
Me too, I think. What's your favorite? What are you buying?
Oh gosh, do I have to narrow it down? Are you talking about where, like, what location or what place?
Both. Do you tell me both?
I do like the top pots, but I like the Krispy Kreme.
Krispy
So
Kremes when they're warm. Oh my gosh,
hard to beat.
they're
Yeah.
ridiculous. And I would say, I have never ever liked apple fritters until I went into the Cleellum Bakery and had one of theirs. And they are
Hmm.
so good. They're like crispy, yummy deliciousness. But if I'm going to Top Pot, like, because that's around us, Kurt, that's
Yeah,
closest. I'm
legendary.
getting the Sandcastle. It's the chocolate donut with cinnamon and sugar on it.
Well, you certainly know more about donuts than I do. 'Cause I don't know, chocolate covered glaze. There's special names and everything. I believe it's also, I saw something that was like appreciate your red hair day. So I should,
Oh, yeah, that's right. Love your red hair day.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, look at how much love I give to my hair every day. Nice and
You
spiky.
and Macy and my roommate Jackie can all be
Mhm.
celebrating today.
Yeah, those go Gingers. Hooray. Uh, so thank you. I'm happy to be back from Florida. We'll be talking about that along with, well, maybe you've heard, maybe you haven't yet. There is a brand new Sexiest Man Alive again this year. Guess who it's not?
It's not you.
It's not me, but that's okay. I didn't even submit my name.
What you can make with tonight's full moon. Also, we're going to talk about products that are making Thanksgiving flavored things that, in my opinion, shouldn't be making Thanksgiving flavored things.
Also, is it acceptable to put up Christmas decorations this week? It better be because Mrs. K would like to do that. What Gen Z is cringing over now,
Are
and
you? Wait, hold on. Are
no,
you? Well, we can talk about it later. Fine, fine.
exactly.
Oh my gosh. There's also a what would you do work
Mhm.
situation that I can't wait to talk about because I am really not sure what I do here.
All right, here we go. Then, all right.
Kurt Cruz, tell us about your trip to Florida. You were gone for what? You left on Wednesday or Tuesday, right? You left on Tuesday and came back last night.
Yeah, it was basically, I mean, there was a purpose, and it was to finalize all the final stuff about my dad's passing and his estate and stuff like that. As the executor, or as I say, executor.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's either a superhero or a supervillain. I don't know. Excuse me. Just one final thing to sign off on, and then it's pay the attorneys, and
Oh,
we should be all done with that. But it did involve a lot of hanging out with my sister and brother-in-law, which was a lot of fun. Always is. Two of my favorite people in the world, hands down. Just a
aw.
blast to be around. And on the flight back from Fort Myers, I was able to finagle a first class ticket. Things are different in first class. I don't know if you know this or not.
Oh,
Yeah.
unfortunately, I know because, and I only say unfortunately because I can't fly first class all the time. But having been there, I would sure like to.
Yeah, it's tough. But my seatmate, the person next to me, ended up being a really cool person that we actually uh she's like, wait a minute, do you know Abigail so and so? And I was like, yeah, we're good friends. Oh my God, I stayed at her place in France.
No
I mean,
way.
it's a super small world thing that so anyway, she was cool. I think we're gonna go in town for she's in town for a convention, and so probably go grab happy hour drinks or something with the okay of Mrs. K. It's fine, nothing like that. Don't want to start any rumors.
Okay.
So yeah, very cool person that I met. That doesn't happen often on a plane where you're like, wow, this person can be a friend, like.
Yeah.
So
Well,
so it was
last
good.
night when you were flying, I was at the Paramount Theater seeing Shucked,
Shucked.
which is playing through Sunday. It's a short run to
Mhm.
yesterday through Sunday. And Kurt Cruz, there has not been a show in a long time
Mm.
where I was like, I need to see this show again as soon as
Wow.
possible. It was, and you would love it. I mean, it is full of puns. It is fast moving humor. The audience was playing catch up some of the time. Like they would say kind of a line and it was a funny joke, and some of it kind of like crude, and it
Oh,
was fun. It was kind of dirty. It was funny. I mean, it was well cast. The songs were good. I would seriously 2 thumbs up. I am not getting paid to say this. It was a really solid show.
okay.
And it's
And how
worth it.
does
If you can get tickets, it is worth seeing it.
I was going to ask, how does a tongue scraper enter into this discussion?
Oh, well, okay, that's separate. I just wanted to I there's things in your life that you get told about and I resist it for a little bit, and then I get it and I'm like, "Oh, okay. It's not that bad and it's good for you." I've got this tongue scraper
Hmm.
because it's supposed to be like good for your gut, good for all the things. And I just wanted to share that if you don't have a tongue scraper in your life, you might want to consider getting one.
Does it also, and I'm assuming that it does something with your taste buds. Does it like freshen them up or clean them or something?
Probably. I mean, I was thinking that it was going to be like scraping off of your taste buds and really hurt, like it was going to hurt, and it
Yeah.
doesn't. It actually feels kind of good.
Okay.
So, highly recommend a tongue scraper. Highly recommend Shucked. And the only other thing I wanted to say is I had told you about losing my mailbox key.
Right.
And so I ended up calling a locksmith who just because I wanted to get a price on what it would cost to change the lockout. And
Yeah.
he's like, well, anywhere. I think he might have been, well, it doesn't matter what he was. Um, he's like, that will be anywhere between 140 and $165. And I'm like, okay, thank you so much for your time. I know that the US Postal Service will change the lock for 65 US dollars. And
Okay.
he's like, no, they won't. The post office does not. I don't know where you got that information. That is not true. Be sure to hold on to my number so you can call me back once you find out the US Postal Service does not change locks.
Wow.
And so
Wow.
I hang up. I'm like, what a I had more
Hmm.
colorful words, but what a jerk. And then he texts me and he tells me, I just want to make sure you have my number and hold on to it so that you can call me back when you find out that like reiterates that jerky
Okay.
statement that he made. So I'm like, block. I'm not even going to use you, even if they don't. And I knew they did because I talked to someone. Anyway, US Postal Service will change your locks for 65 US dollars if you lose your key. I just want you to know it's a public service announcement. I am done.
Okay. Well, go ahead and get that done so we can hear about the outcome. And if
I
it was
did. I
indeed
already did. I got it changed. I have
oh,
three. I now have three mailbox keys instead of zero, and
fantastic.
good to go. Back in business.
Awesome. I'm going to play this to see what it is. Okay.
What was
It's
that?
just labeled as trombone. I thought it was the sad trombone. Womp, womp, womp,
Oh,
womp. I got to get that. Let's talk about K-pop Demon Hunters,
have
which
you seen
I
that movie?
know, but I was not aware of how huge of a thing this was until recently. I did an event and they're like, when so and so comes on stage, you got to play the theme from K-pop Demon Hunters. Like, oh, what? But yeah, apparently some people know about this thing.
So I have been resisting watching it. And I had a group of friends that I went out to dinner with, and they're like, "Oh my God, have you watched K-pop Demon Hunters?" I'm like, "No, I have not watched K-pop Demon Hunters because not only do I not enjoy K-pop music, I don't necessarily like what I thought this movie was anime. Really, it's just animated. And so I'm like, oh, it's like gonna be like a kids movie. And they're like, Jen, you of all people will love this movie. So I resisted because this movie, what, came out in like June or something like that.
Sounds right. Yeah.
So last weekend, Halloween weekend, I decided to watch it. It was like pouring down rain. I was alone. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to watch this movie. OMG.
You hated
OMG. So good.
it.
What? I'm like, what? How? I totally wish I would have seen it sooner. Great life lessons, great message.
It's kind of, but it's also
amazing.
so, and also it's empowering, as girl power type stuff too, right?
Yeah, all of the things, Kurt. It was so good. If you have not seen it on Netflix, you need to see it. And it returns to its second place slot in its 20th week of being on Netflix top 10.
Okay. K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yeah.
On the list.
Ooh, I'm sexy and I know it. Yeah, I'm sexy and I know it.
Welcome back, Kurt. I'm glad to have you back.
I'm glad to be back, be with you here. So, brand new People Magazine, Sexiest Man Alive. Let's just get straight to it because I don't know who this person is. Jonathan Bailey from Wicked.
And he was on Bridgerton.
Oh, Bridgerton. Yes. He's Lord Anthony Bridgerton. I did see the Bridgerton, some of the Bridgerton shows, but I don't remember that guy. So apparently he's also Fiyero in the Wicked movies, and he was in Jurassic World Rebirth, and he is also now the sexiest man alive, according to People Magazine.
I had to look him up just because I didn't remember what he looked like. Like, I know I've seen some of those things that he's in, but I'm like, which one was he again? And so, yeah, he's pretty hot.
Well, I don't know how they determine that, because you've got, all the people are usually hot. It's like, oh, you've got 10 super smoking hot guys to choose from. What makes this guy sexiest? But I'm not knocking it. Don't get me wrong. But I've always wondered that, because before, I mean, it's been George Clooney and Brad Pitt, and somebody had it twice anyway. Now he is saying, you're sexiest man alive, Jonathan Bailey. It's a huge honor. Obviously, I'm incredibly flattered, and it's completely absurd. It's been a secret, so I'm quite excited for some friends and family to find out.
He also was saying in his interview that his first crush was probably Prince Eric from Little Mermaid. Yep. And his ideal date night, quote, I love a walk. I love to do dinner, theater, films. It depends on what number date. Like, I guess what number, like, is it the first date? Is it second date? Okay.
If you like, if it's like date 100, then maybe Legos. Some of my best dates have been Lego dates.
I'm going to say this. I want to say that he is the first openly gay, sexiest man alive. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Sexiest man alive. Yeah. Which great. Awesome. Not that that is a thing or not, but it's a pretty big thing for, this whole, sexiest.
It's a pretty big deal.
Thing. Yeah. So good for him.
All right. Love it.
Hot.
Come on, pump it up, pain. Pump it up, like sunshine.
That's a cover?
I'm out of practice, yes. Actually, that may have been a live version of that song. And just so we got to remind people, we can't play actual music clips without getting tagged and yelled at and hollered at by the internet people. So we go find clever covers. And I think that was a live version of Joy and Pain, which has nothing to do with this next story. I'm out of practice. Tonight will be a full moon, and how to make moon water is trending. Mrs. K has moon water. Dana, my wife. I could go downstairs in the fridge. What's that?
You drink moon water?
Well, I don't, because I didn't know what it was for. It's just there's a couple of bottles in the fridge that are labeled, in Sharpie, moon water, right? Because she made them properly. You put the water out under the full moon, and it, I don't know, infiltrates it or whatever. But I'm like, I'm not going to touch that. I don't know what it's for. Maybe it's, maybe if you drink moon water, you grow a tail and horns or something. I don't know. I got to be careful around here.
Okay, well let's read about this, because I want to know, more about this. So tell me.
Full moon tonight. One way you can celebrate is by jumping on the moon water trend during the last full moon. How to make moon water was the top trending, quote, how to make search on Google. Basically, it's pure water sealed in a container and left outside to, quote, charge with energy provided by the light of the full moon. Easy enough to make, right? Okay. And some people are going to say, that's a bunch of, what do you say, bologna slices? I'm like, you know what? If you believe in it and you think it's better for you, then great.
Well, okay, here's my question for Dana, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just tap water or filtrated water out of the fridge? Because in the video that I saw, this woman was like gathering water from her yard that was from, you know, from nature, and then had to purify it and the whole thing.
I don't believe my wife goes to that effort, but
So it can be any water.
I suppose I will ask her, so we'll have it ready for the next show. How's that?
Okay. So what are the benefits? Like, why?
Well, of course you get hydrated, but it says, quote, makes you feel closer to Mother Gaia, G-A-I-A, Gaia, gets you in touch with the seasonal flow of nature, and you could also see noticeable changes in your life that are unexplainable. So all these things that people do that some people might say, again, that's that's a bunch of hooey. I kind of think, you know what? If you like it, if it makes you feel good, if you think you get some benefit from it, then great.
And for some odd reason, it's going viral since the last full moon. And this full moon is going to be it's a super beaver moon.
That is a beaver moon, right? I read that. Of course, last time we talked about beaver moons, you're like,
listen, if I drink moon water, it says you'll see noticeable changes in your life that are unexplainable. If I drink moon water and get thinner, I'm all about it.
Okay. I don't know about those changes. If all you do is drink moon water, you'll probably lose a little weight, but I don't know if that's healthy for you. So full moon tonight if you want to take advantage of that.
I think I'm dumb. I think I'm dumb. I think I'm dumb. I think I'm dumb.
That's not very nice. What's going on?
It's not very nice. New show. And I believe this is this on Fox?
Yes.
It usually is. Celebrities will be competing to not be crowned the nation's dumbest. That's the name of the show. Fox has a new celebrity game show called Nation's Dumbest. And the twists with this one is the losers are the winners. You want to be eliminated from this game because that means, I guess last person standing is the nation's dumbest.
How do you have any idea how this is going to work?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Celebrities will compete to get kicked off as quickly as possible so they aren't crowned the nation's dumbest. The Fox has said it flips the genre on its head because the goal is to get eliminated. The show's contestants will include a mix of all types of celebrity like influencers, comedians, even politicians. They'll be put to a test with both physical and mental challenges about things everyone should already know. This sounds like Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader already,
Kind of, yeah.
Apparently, this is already very popular in Scandinavia, Scandinavian series, and this will be the U.S. version. There's no word yet on when it'll come out or who will be competing.
I kind of want to watch it to see where I fall. Like things that everyone should know. I feel like I'm constantly saying, oh my God, I didn't know that.
Well, you know what? Before they did, what is it? The one where the singers and they're all in costumes and stuff.
Yeah.
What's that one called?
Oh, Masked
Singer. Yeah.
Yeah. Masked Singer.
I was like, there's no way this is going to work. And lo and behold, people loved it. So we'll see if, what is it? Nation's Dumbest takes off like that.
I hope. I'm excited to see it.
Again, I wish I had a date. I was just looking real quick to see if I could find a date when it opens, but I don't have that. So, all right, onward.
Okay, this is the part of the program where we talk about food, like food brands that are making Thanksgiving flavored things that, in my opinion, should not be.
We have that part of the program every day. Foods
no,
just
just today.
Should not be being made according to Jen. That's the
first one we're going to start with is Oreo.
Okay.
Oreo now has a Thanksgiving cookie that tastes like turkey and stuffing.
Ooh.
Right? Thank you, Kurt Cruz. Okay, so they announced a new edition, a tin of cookies that taste like Thanksgiving foods. You can't get them in the store. You can just get them online, and there's 6 different flavors. So you're already like, oh my God, turkey and stuffing Oreo cookie.
Let me just jump in here and say there's a few on here that I think would work. Just 3 of them that might work. Okay, just bear with me. Cranberry sauce flavored cream, pumpkin pie, and caramel apple pie. All right, those 3 I'd say, okay, I'd be willing to try those, and maybe there's something there.
But the other 3, including turkey and stuffing flavor, sweet potato, and creamed corn, will not work for you.
creamed
Like,
corn.
what? Oreo is good. Like, Oreo cookie is a solid, ultra processed cookie. Like, don't ruin it.
Yeah, well, they're always coming out with new versions or whatever. In fact, I just bought some that were, I don't know, they have red filling. I guess it's for, I don't know what it's for.
Christmas?
Anyway.
Was it peppermint?
It may be. I don't know. I said, I'll try these out. But, I have to very quickly buy Oreos because I have to sneak them into the cart before my wife sees them.
Yeah, because Dana would not be having that stuff in the house.
No, what I do is I put I put it in the cart after there's some things in there and I can bury it. And then of course she doesn't see it until we're actually going through the checkout. And I think she's like, oh, it's too late to do anything for this idiot. So she just goes ahead and buys them.
Okay. So if you want to order this tin of cookies, it's $20 plus shipping through Oreo.com.
Jeez.
I mean, it might be a fun little thing to bring to Thanksgiving just to, like have it be like, oh, try this one. You know what I mean? So that could be kind of fun and yucky at the same time.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, this is one where for some reason creamed corn is jumping out at me is that's not just some things don't go, I mean, I know you've got the sweet and savory type of thing going on, but some things just don't seem like they would go together.
Creamed corn is already, in my opinion, not good. Don't put it into a cookie form.
Precisely. Cookie form. I like it. Whoops.
Cheese, glorious cheese.
Tastes mighty inviting.
All right. More food stuff.
Kraft is now selling, get ready for it, apple pie flavored mac and cheese for the holidays.
Why? That's another thing. It's always the why, because it's like, well, again, mac and cheese is supposed to be mac and cheese. It's perfect as it is. It could not be. I mean, I would say that in order for it to be perfect, it has to use the Velveeta or it has to use the actual cheese sauce. It can't be the powder. That's a step down.
Well, I mean,
powdered cheese.
Is Kraft mac and cheese is the powdered one. They might have, do they have a version of they might have a version of the package of cheese.
Yes, of course they do. That's the deluxe.
Oh, that's right. They
The
do.
deluxe. Yeah.
Kurt, I love that you know all the things about the processed food, and your wife's like Miss Super Healthy.
Yes. So this says a lot of people are picky about their mac and cheese. This might be divisive among adults. Kraft is selling apple pie flavored mac and cheese for the holiday season. Here's what Kraft says. Prepare. It's the comforting taste you love, now with a shockingly delicious savory and sweet pairing. It's packed with cheesy, appley, cinnamon-y goodness. Each box includes sauce mixed with seasoning. You just need milk, margarine, or butter.
I wonder if they have apple chunks in them too. Wait, where can I get this?
Walmart. You can buy a
Walmart?
single package. Now, see, this is pretty cool because you don't have to buy a tin for $20 plus shipping like the cookies. Single package at Walmart is $1.48, only available for a limited time. Or if you want to jump in on a 3-pack, that's $4.44.
I did see the ad that they have to celebrate the launch. Kraft teamed up with Jason Biggs, from American Pie. It's kind of funny. I mean,
he's gonna, yeah.
Being a marketer and branding person, I'm like, that's kind of brilliant. Good job.
Good.
Well played.
Bye, Miss American Pie. Don't be Chevy to the levee, but the levee.
Sorry, that's for that story there. I didn't read it far, and I didn't even get it. I'm like, okay, they got Jason Biggs as a spokesperson. But then, you made it very clear. Now I remember.
Warm apple pie. Okay.
All right, here we go. How about this one? Come on, song.
Stone me just like Jelly Roll. Stone me.
Oh.
Stone me to my soul.
There's not a lot of songs that talk about Jelly Rolls.
I kind of love this story about Jelly. I love a lot of stories about Jelly Roll. I will say that.
Go for it.
He has been on a massive health kick over the past 2 years. And if you know anything about Jelly Roll, you probably have seen some of his social media videos. He has now dropped well over 200 pounds.
Yeah.
At his heaviest, he was 500 pounds.
But wait, just stop there for a second. 500 pounds. That is unbelievable that you see these people on the shows on the Discovery Channel or whatever, and you're like, there's no way they're going to be able to lose that much weight. And then they do, but to do that on your own, that's really impressive, So
Yeah.
He admitted at the time he could barely make it down a driveway without getting winded. It was a wake up call. Since then, he's done some milestones, I would say. Yeah.
Well, he performed at the WWE SummerSlam,
Mhm.
and it was the first time he was under 300 pounds since middle school.
Wow.
Middle school.
So he's due for a new nickname then, right?
Yeah, so now people are giving him the new nickname Veggie Roll. I mean, that's kind of funny. His new goal is now to be is a shirtless men's health cover by 2027.
A shirtless, Men's Health magazine.
Men's Health magazine. Yeah.
All right.
That's kind
I
of
love
cool.
it.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. And he's a good, you know what, you see these stories about people that, I mean, he turned his life around incredibly. Obviously, he's now a major, country star, and he was going down a bad path. Let's
He
just
was
put it that way.
incarcerated.
Yes, he turned himself around.
How do you
This is
like
the
our question of the day, Kurt Cruz?
You know what? I do like it, but the one before that, I was like, man, I wish I was there for that one, because I think you did it on Brian's show, maybe, or
Which
yeah,
one
because
was it?
you had the answers on Monday. I'm scrolling back to see what it was that you were talking about. Oh, it was I think it was if you could delete one song, you could get rid of one song forever.
That
What would it be?
I don't know if you've checked our social media at all. That went bananas. Like there were so many answers, we could barely cover them all. There were so many people that responded to that one.
Right, and that's a fun one to be a part of when we get those that just seem to catch on.
Yeah.
Because I myself was like, oh, well, you got to get rid of "We Built This City," and you got to get rid of "All I Want to Do Is Make Love to You" by Heart for sure. And I would be quite happy to contribute to that. But for today, what we have is, if you were a celebrity, name two things. You can pick out two things that you would have on your hospitality rider, which is the list that they make up, for backstage stuff. Famously, Ozzy Osbourne said, I think he wanted M&Ms, but take out all, or maybe he only wanted blue M&Ms, or take out the blue. Anyway, so sometimes the stars will be very particular and picky about this. So we wanted to know what you would have on your hospitality rider.
So Ken Grant, who was the guest co-host on Monday, his answer is white chocolate and sushi. That's what he would want on his hospitality rider. What would you want, Kurt? Do you know?
Oh, I mean, I can't narrow it down to two.
Well, you have to.
Okay, well, give me the rest of them. Let me get some other ideas here first. Like
Jody
saying with Dr. Pepper and also computer with internet, which is logical. And then Carrie, our friend Carrie, she wants two things. It's my dogs and cheese.
That's a great answer. I love that. Tiger said chocolate milk for after the show. Fresh watermelon quenches my thirst. A honey bear, which I use every time I do a show or audition.
Okay. We have where are we at? Sorry.
Mariana.
Okay. Mariana said canned spring water and popcorn. Kind of healthy. Laurel wants a limo, a charcuterie board, and water. All right.
And wine for the limo drive home.
That's not on the rider. Sorry, Laurel. That's a separate rider. And Sonia said Fresca and Payday, like the
candy
nut
bar.
bars. Okay.
Like the candy bar. Yeah. Kim said massage therapist and filtered water. I like that answer, having a massage therapist. That's a good one. Becky said popcorn and wine.
We also have Lori, our friend Lori, open water, canned water, and a yoga mat.
Open water is a brand of canned water. That's
I'm sorry. Open water,
super
canned water. Okay, sorry. Yeah. And then Nancy, chocolate chip cookies and milk. Bam, there you go.
Rita said can't even fathom that, is what she meant to say there, I think. And then Debbie said Coke Zero and popcorn, lots of popcorn and soda. Danielle said iced tea with lots of ice, peanut M&Ms, gummy bears, chip and dip.
Jenny, unlimited Coke Zero at room temperature and lots of pumpkin lattes.
Coke Zero at room temperature? I'm yucking your yum, Jenny.
Well, listen, there's some other countries where they're like, you guys and your cold beer, what are you thinking? Beer should be at room temperature. Okay. Susie the Groomer says she wants Pepsi and Chex Mix. I get on board with that. And finally, Jennifer, iced tea and good dark chocolate. And then she has a confession, a parenthetical statement. But I really shouldn't have dark chocolate because I just eat it, no self-control. That's the idea, though, isn't it?
Yeah. What would you have, Kurt?
I would have, this is going to sound lame, some form of beverage, which would probably be, I'm going to say, because we're being unhealthy, Coca-Cola,
Okay.
and the chocolate, sea salt chocolates from Costco.
Oh yeah, the caramel.
Yeah.
You saw. Okay, nice. Okay.
And
All right,
you?
we
And
got
you?
I would have Kleenex with lotion because I have to have Kleenex with lotion. And then I would have yes, you have some of that. And then I don't know, maybe some kind of ice cream or something. I don't know. Okay, let's move on because we're running out of time.
As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow.
That's creepy.
All right. Is it acceptable to put up your Christmas decorations this week now that we're past Halloween?
I was told by Dana that when you get back from Florida, I want to put up our Christmas vacation, our Christmas stuff. And okay.
So
So
this week that's what you're doing.
well, we'll see. I mean, sometimes, you're like, oh, they're gonna do it, but then there's, we gotta get all the stuff out from the storage unit and stuff. So we'll see if it actually happens.
Okay, so here's the thing on this for this story. Some guy on TikTok is saying his wife wants him to put their Christmas decorations up this week, but he thinks it's too early. Do you think it's too early?
Well, I think it's a case by case basis because I think the traditional thinking is Thanksgiving or after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Maybe like the day after Thanksgiving would be the earliest. But a poll last Christmas found most people think putting them up before Thanksgiving is totally fine now. So about 55%, a little more than half, said it's okay. 33% said unacceptable. Who are these people? Unacceptable? Like absolutely not. You'll face the death
I think
penalty.
for them, I mean, you're answering kind of for yourself. You know what I mean?
12% said I don't know or don't care. So about a third of us think you should hold off for another few weeks. 2/3 say it's a free country. You do you.
I mean, I'm kind of in that camp. I mean, I'm a believer in holding off. I like to enjoy my autumn decorations.
Sure.
But if people want to put up their Christmas decorations now, okay, go for it.
I'll let you know if it happens at our house.
Please do.
Oh, now we have, but wait, don't forget about Thanksgiving.
Yeah, well, because I put this in there because I feel like people skip over all the Thanksgiving goodness. Butterball released its annual Thanksgiving report and they claim that the food itself is not the top thing we're looking forward to. The top thing we're looking forward to this year is that the average people will have the average Thanksgiving will have 9 people. So it's about gathering people.
Okay. Should we start with the top one?
That was the top one.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Wasn't it? Yeah. Oh,
yeah, it was. Okay. Then we
spending
have
time
further
with
things.
family ranks first, and then second is food, and then relaxing is third.
Other things that you may want to know. Hosting can be expensive and stressful in general. So only a third of hosts say they feel confident and calm going into the Thanksgiving holiday. And 1 in 5 Thanksgivings will be a potluck. I didn't know that was a thing.
89%, almost 9 out of 10 people polled said that they'll celebrate Thanksgiving, which is awesome.
Right.
And 80, yeah. That's, yeah, I guess.
So finally, what's your favorite Thanksgiving food? Turkey ranked first. This seems kind of like a silly thing, but okay. Turkey ranks first, followed by stuffing, pie, sweet potatoes, and mac and cheese. Where are the mashed potatoes? Where are the potatoes?
That's what I want to know. Moving on.
Okay, moving on. I agree. What do you think about this? Cash, according to Gen Z, using paper money means you're old. Doesn't everything that Gen Z make you old?
I mean, that's what that's the gist of the story. It's a short story. Cash is cringe. Gen Z says when people use paper money, it means you're old. Period. End of story. They just said that means they're out of touch, and I'm like, what?
Well, there's still some people that are concerned about, and this is not saying use a check instead. Wouldn't that be funny? No, you should pay with checks.
No,
but
of course
some
not.
people are very concerned about using the apps and stuff like that because there can be, bad things can happen. It's pretty well controlled now, but.
Kurt, we have a couple minutes here because that's the end of that story. That story that I had in here about the I just want to put this, I can summarize it because I read it and I'm like, oh my God. So there was this guy that ended up, it was in a different country. I think it was in Russia. He gets his paycheck and it's like over $100,000. It's like 100, or no, maybe it's not. Maybe it's like $87,000.
Story's
right?
back in there.
And he said, and so he's like, what the heck happened? Well, he ended up getting all of his coworkers' paychecks too, all in one, got it deposited into his bank account.
Mhm.
And they asked him to return it. And he's like, I'm not going to return it.
You have to return it, dude.
No, you don't. He researched it. He said, well, the company said there was a software glitch and that he's
Mhm.
not entitled to that money. But when he did his own research online, he found that if it's a billing error, he's obligated to return it. But if it's a technical error, it's his call whether to return it or not.
Look, the right thing to do is to return it, period.
I mean, I think so too, but he's like, I'm keeping it. But I
So
think
there's
it makes you look like a total a-hole doing it.
Mhm.
And then how do you continue working there?
I would agree that that would be a challenge and now everybody knows that you're an a-hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I
that's-
wanted to say that because I was like, what would you do? Would you return the money?
Yeah.
Would you return the money, or knowing that you could keep it on a because it was a technical error or whatever?
I think that's just playing semantics, and that they're, I mean, if it was, you know what you do, if it's enough money, you take it and you run and you leave the country. You certainly don't keep working at that place.
$87,000 is not enough, though.
Agreed. I agree. All right. Today's question of the day. If blank, this might be bad. Let's keep it clean, right? Question is, if
I
blank
guess it could have been.
was acceptable, well, they all, people,
Anything
humans
can
in
be
their minds.
dirty.
If blank was acceptable, I would do it every day. And for me, that would be running around naked. No,
It would be.
no, I don't think so. But I would have no issue with that. Other people would.
There's places you can go for that.
I'm aware. I just think that, because, certain times of the year, you're supposed to go out under the full moon and dance around naked, right?
Well,
Those moon
tonight's
water
a night to
drinking.
do that, Kurt.
Okay, it's too cold. So if blank was acceptable, I'd do it every day.
I can't wait to hear answers.
You have anything off the top of your head?
No, I mean, the only thing I can think of is like if eating ice cream was acceptable, I do it every day. I mean, I know you can, but I can't because, I have to.
Oh, yeah, but how about eating gallons of ice cream?
Well, I know, but I don't know. You know what? Here's the thing. When we have these questions, I get inspiration by everyone else's answers. I'm like,
It's
oh,
awesome.
that's a good one. I'm going to use that answer.
That is a good one. All right, so work on that. We'll be back on Friday. As always, like, follow, love, and subscribe. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll see you on Friday. Thanks for letting us be part of your world. In the meantime, make good choices, find joy, spread kindness, and
Laugh, everybody. See you on
let us
Friday.
know. Have a good one.